Yo, yo, yo. Today is Tuesday, October 12th, and we are here for another market analysis. So GJ actually looks like this shit's about to run right here, so I might take this entry. So the analysis might be a little skewed here, and yeah, yep, this thing's gonna take off. It's very early in the 8 a.m. candle, but based on this thing's gonna go. So let me just put my take profit here. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. So I got in at 551. Now, being that the stop loss is a little large below the previous 30-minute, like 25 pip stop loss is insane. I'm not, I'm not holding that shit. So let's see, 458, and then I usually go 2 pips below the bottom of the wick. So we'll do 438. We'll do 438, 437, and that's going to be about 11 pips. Yeah, it's a little bit more comfortable of a loss. However, if this comes back down like to this point, I'm probably going to close 50% of the trade just to be comfortable. Cool. So let's go ahead and run through a little top-down analysis here. So just a little bit of a recap from yesterday. So yesterday, actually, we had, we were looking at this area right here. I can't remember what time I put the video out, but I think like maybe this was coming. This was happening. As you can see, like, the 8 a.m. candle closed with no wick at the top. So I was actually looking for this candle to close above this zone. Then I was going to be looking for a buy to go up. As you can see, like it actually did travel, over 10 pips. So I would have been able to catch that trade off of this wick. And then, like my TP would have already been hit before it, retraced back down. But anyways, after it retraced, it formed like another little layer of support and continued up. So it ended up playing out into this zone, just like I was kind of talking about. And then it created like a range, which I think like that zone was based on like the 4-hour or the daily. Yeah, so it looks like that 4-hour zone over there. But yeah, so pretty clean structure, like, moving up. And as far as like how it played out yesterday, just not enough volume in the market, being that it was a US bank holiday yesterday. But cool. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and like, erase all of this stuff out of here, just so we can get a better eye on, like the analysis and kind of like what I was looking at today. Cool. And while we're doing that, it looks like that trade's moving pretty nice. Cool. So let's look at the daily here. Cool. So sorry, that trade actually just hit my 10 pip TP. So just like that, 10 pips were caught. We're 4 minutes into the video, and yeah, this is where my TP was at 154.651. So you can just see I caught 10 pips right in that one candle, and boom, I'm done for the day. Anyways, I'll go through the top-down analysis, just kind of like what I was looking at because I did like look at this before I made that move. But it was something that I was very familiar with seeing over and over and over, and just I act on shit that I like and that I see, that I recognize. So for right here, this is like a pretty big like daily rejection point. Then we have like over here, and just a little bit higher over here. So as a support zone, a support area on the daily, we're still looking at that. As you can see, the daily has just been bullish as fuck this week, and it doesn't look like much is going to be stopping it. So when we drop it down to the 4 hour, this is actually like a really, really like clean structure that I like to see. It didn't like create as big of a range as I like to see, but this overall, like, high being created, come down, form a level of support, and then just go, retest the high number one, fill the wick. But as you can see, it's just blasting through the high, and it's probably going to continue into this zone, maybe even all the way up here. Probably not all the way up here today, but more than likely into this 154, 155 even area. 154 900, 155 even is probably going to be a nice target for the day. And then based on the 1 hour, you can see, just a range that it was in here. And this was just kind of like what I was looking at on the 30-minute, as far as like a potential range as well. So just to like make this zone look a little bit better, this was more so like how I was looking at it based on, what the higher time frames were doing in that little range, and what I expected, the outcome to be based on it. So overall, this is like, pretty big range here. Like, most people would argue that you could trade this range, 64 pips, but like it's sideways movement. Like this is goat shit. Like there's nothing clean inside of here that makes sense as far as a trade. Like everywhere you look in the recent like left, there's resistance zones all over the fucking place. So if you were to take buys down here, you're really risking the fact that this shit could happen and continue down, or there's a lot of risk. So I was much 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 more comfortable with seeing a 30-minute close above that zone and being like, all right, fuck yeah, we're definitely running bullish based off of that. We're seeing a 30-minute close below this zone and being like, all right, perfect, like we have good potential to run down into these lower support zones, if we have like closes below here. So let's just clean that up. Buys above, sells below. Um, and that's pretty much what I would have been looking for today. Yeah, and it played out perfectly. I saw this 30-minute close above here. I waited for this bottom wick to be formed here, and then I took a buy as the high was broken of the previous candle. It came up, hit my take profit, and now we're done for the day. So that's it for GJ. We'll move on over to gold. So gold, on the other hand, man, I really don't like gold. Like I'm honestly about to stop watching this. This shit like just it moves so disgusting. Like I don't even understand what people see when they look at this shit. I don't know. Let's give it a little whirl. Top down analysis on gold. It's just disgusting. I don't know how people trade this shit. Anyways, we got a resistance zone, and it looks like a support zone here, based on the daily. Like it's literally ranging on the daily. It's terrible. The 4 hour range. Yeah, I mean, I would even like move this to be like this and probably something like that. 30-minute. Yeah, I don't know. It's really nasty. Gold on at this point, like this is what I'm looking at. I don't like it. This is what I would wait for. This is why I trade GJ. Rise above here and sells below. Yeah, that's what I would wait for on gold, man. This shit looks terrible, you know, just on the high, like when you see these ranges on the high time frames, man, it's just like what do you even do with this? You know, there's nothing you know, there's no story you can tell with these candles. So yeah, we're gonna bypass that one, continue onward with the analysis. Bitcoin, god damn, man, I should be the Bitcoin god here. Looks like this thing is playing out just like I anticipated. Zoop, zoop, zoop. You can watch my my past videos. The chart hasn't fucking changed, man. I haven't changed anything here. I put this on here for the first analysis, and here we're running. Now it could completely just like take a huge shit, and you know I would look like a huge fool. But overall, these are big zones on the, you know, daily, 4 hour, you know, higher time frames. Like these are key zones. So, you know, I'm anticipating like traffic, you know, in these ranges, but in this range, you know, we might see some traffic, little range here and before we break above. But overall, Bitcoin, no signs of stopping. And yeah, we're gonna keep rocking with this analysis here and just checking it, seeing how it's playing out. But overall, it looks really good. Might see some sort of rejection in the 60,000 zone. But if that happens, then, you know, just Bitcoin's gonna go on sale for a little bit. But if we see a broken high here, if this candle, this current candle here, breaks the high of this candle, then we're definitely going to come into, you know, this gray zone, potentially even like this yellow zone. So yeah, I like what I'm seeing here. I like Bitcoin right now. And yeah, we're not gonna stray away from that too far. XRP uh looks like it created a little rejection zone here, resistance. So let's see if it forms some layer of support here at the $1.20 mark or so, $1.25. Let's see if it forms something there to potentially go back up, you know, like something like this. I'd like to see that. That would look good to me. But yeah, overall, XRP, you know, XRP does what XRP does. So we're going to continue watching it, see what happens, and let it rock from there. Cool. Let me know what you guys thought of this analysis here. Let me know if you guys were able to catch anything here with GJ. And yeah, overall, stoked that I was able to catch that here live and show you guys just a little bit more of my trading strategy. So if you got some value, share it with a friend. I would love your feedback. Like it or dislike it. I don't care. Leave a comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.